Hello everyone, I just wanted to stop in and share a story with you, one that I found on Facebook. I do not own this story, I did not write this story, and as far as I know the author is unknown. The only connection I have to this story is I have a nephew who has autism, and that's the only connection to this story that I have. I just thought it was an interesting story, and I'd like to share it with you right now. I want to share the experience that my husband, 7-year-old autistic sister, and I had today at the Chili's location in Midvale, Utah. Ariana, my little sister, didn't waste any time when our waitress, Lauren, greeted us at our table. Ariana promptly ordered her cheeseburger with pickles, french fries, and chocolate milk before Lauren could even take our drink order. Lauren smiled and told Ariana, "Okay, I'll be right back with your chocolate milk." When we got our food, I was wondering why Ariana wouldn't touch her cheeseburger, but was going to town on her french fries. I asked her, "Ariana, are you going to eat your cheeseburger?" She calmly said, "No, I don't want it." Cheeseburgers, or Krabby Patties as we sometimes call them, are her favorite. So this behavior was very strange. So I asked her, why don't you want it?" She replied, "It's broken. I need another one that's fixed." Then it dawned on me why she wasn't eating it. It's because it was cut in half. Being a child with autism, she has to have certain things in a particular order at all times. One slight change in her routine can change the course of the day instantly. When Lauren came back to check on us, I asked if we could order another cheeseburger and just add it to our check. She had a concerned look on her face, so I explained that Ariana had autism, and that in her mind, because the cheeseburger was cut in half, she thinks it's broken and can't eat it. I told Lauren, I know it sounded silly, but if we could just order an additional one, we will gladly pay for it, because there was nothing wrong with the one that was originally brought out. Lauren was so sweet and just smiled and went along with Ariana, telling her, "I brought you a broken cheeseburger. You know what? I'll have the cook you a new one." I love this because rather than taking it from the table, she actually told Ariana what she was going to do. While this seems insufficient by her telling Ariana what she was doing, we avoided a meltdown. The manager, Bradley Cottermo, then came to our table, kneeled down, and said to Ariana, "I heard we give you a broken cheeseburger. I'm so sorry about that. We are making you a brand new one that isn't broken with pickles. I'll bring you some french fries to munch on while we're waiting, okay?" A couple minutes later, Lauren arrived back at our table with cheeseburger number 2. Ariana said, "Oh, thank you. You fixed my cheeseburger." When Lauren walked away, Ariana just sat there for a second and looked at her new burger. She looked like so deep in thought, just staring at it. Then she let out a big, "Oh, I missed you," and started kissing the burger over and over again. I showed Lauren this picture and said, "I think we glorified the cheeseburger too much." She busted up laughing and asked if she could go show her manager. He came back a minute later and said she showed everyone in the back kitchen area too, and that it made them all laugh and smile. I was so touched by this experience, especially since I know people who have been asked to leave restaurants when their child with autism is being disruptive. I expected a few different things with this scenario based on past experiences, but I did not expect such a kind and compassionate mannerism from Lauren and Bradley. Everyone from the hostess to the chef played a role in what most people would think isn't a big deal. But this entirely shaped how the rest of our day would go. I know a cheeseburger cut in half literally could make or break our day. In this case, thanks to the professionalism of the crew at Mid-Val, it made our day. And I'm sure Ariana brightened up at least one of the employees' days that with her silly little personality. Thank you. And that's the story I found on Facebook and thought was really interesting. As like I said, my nephew has autism, and he has to have things in a certain particular way also. And I thank you for joining me for this reading of this story. And I hope it in some way brought a little light to your life and made you laugh in some way too. May God bless you. Bye.